Hi everyone, this is David Marsh with eMiniTradingStrategies.com. Today's November 14th, 2011. Just wanted to come in here and give you a quick update on our trading today. We opened up with a losing trade. I do want to touch on this trade right here really quick because I do have a lot of students that take the approach with my system that if we open up in no zone, that they wait to come out of no zone and they trade the first NSE. Some only trade the NSE out of no zone as their own standalone system. So in that regard, a few of my students, 10%, 15%, I really don't know, not most, but some of them grab the one and done here. All right, I don't trade that way. Now, what do you mean? You don't take your own trade setups? Yes, I do, but I trade the next available setup. I trade and trade and trade till I make my money and I leave. If it's a day where I start off with a losing trade, I just want to make some money. Just want to make that daily income, and I'm happy for the day. If I can do it within 20, 30 minutes, hey, great. If I have a volatile day where the market's swinging and I see 2, 3 points out of my first trade, or even a point and a half with the potential for 3, 4 points, I may stay in a game for 4, 5, 6 points, normally 30 for 45 minutes. The point is, I want to be done trading personally within 45 minutes. Does it happen every day? Absolutely not. Does it happen a lot? Absolutely it does. Probably 70-80% of my days I'm done trading for a living within 30 minutes. Maybe 45 minutes, okay? But the point is, we're only working 5-6 hours a week max. Every now and then we get a full day where we just get beat up. System is just taking losing trades, and no system wins 100% of trades, so that should be expected, right? I mean, we want to make money trading, but we can't expect to win on every single trade. So every now and then we'll get beat up. Probably about a month and a half ago, I was on a Monday. In fact, I don't think I've had a one and done on a Monday in a month and a half. I don't know. I was down over 9.5 points. Traded most of the day. That's okay. I still made money. The system still made money. My students made money. We just had a longer day. And when you look at the average workforce of working 8 to 12 hours a day anyways, if I got to work 6 hours one day out of every month and a half or so, hey, big whip, I'm okay with that. Alright, enough of that. Let's get on to my trades. I take a pullback trade. Okay, we opened up sideways, had a little conviction to the downside. I grabbed the pullback trade, went 3/4 of a point into money, just needed another tick, didn't get it. Too bad for me, I stopped out. Lost 6 ticks. Okay, so next trade, NSE, coming out of no zone. Right? I'm risking 8 ticks to start. I moved my stop loss after 4 ticks. I wanted to recover plus, and I did just that. I recovered everybody I lost plus 1/2 a point. So I only need about 2, 3 ticks, cover my commission, make a point, wrap it up for the day, because I started off with a losing trade. Again, some of my students grabbed the one and done. They were happy. Alright, so then well, this is a 5 tick, but I actually lost one more. We had an EET trade right here that, well, I got to be honest, some of my students told me it was not valid. Now, this was a long trade, and I hadn't had the opportunity to go back and confirm. Now, with my long-term filter, you'll hear me talk about if the long-term filter goes short, we don't take any long trades. If it goes long, we don't take any short trades. So I took the trade regardless, and I lost. Now, whether or not it was valid or not, most of my students said it was invalid. I should not have taken it. I really have to go back to the charts and look, but I wanted to put this video up first because it doesn't matter. If I made a mistake, I made a mistake. I've got to still recover. In any event, I lost on that trade. I lost 5 ticks. So I was down. I recovered. I'm down again. It's 9:48. This is when discipline is really important. When you trade for a living, you have to, again, you've got to accept losing trades as part of the business. If you get caught up on the losers, and like, wow, I'm losing, you're going to have a hard time being a successful trader because you have to take a lot of losing trades. We're going to take a lot of winners too. We got to have losers. They have to be in there. And that's just how it is. In fact, I remember I had a stockbroker buddy, the old-fashioned stockbroker, where they'd get on the phone and call 300 people a day, and he said, hey, it's a numbers game. Some will, some won't, so what? Move on. Trading is a little bit like that. Some trades are going to win, some trades are going to lose, so what? As long as I make a money at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Okay, so we accept the losers. They're good setups, but my setups don't win 100% of the time. And that's a message I send to a lot of my students. Sometimes they say, well, gosh, we get one and done some days, and then some days we get 4-point drawdown, and we have to recover. Recovery is part of trading. That's the most important part, because at some point you're going to be faced with a losing trade that you've got to recover from. That's what this is all about. All right? So, moving along, -6, +8, -5. I take a 5-tick pullback trade. Now I'm back to even. Now I'm getting a couple more trades. Got to cover commission, right? And I finish it up with a nice EET trade right here and done right at 10 o'clock. Made my money, made my point profit for the day. That's after commission. I worked a half hour. Could I have made more? Maybe. It's only noon right now. I don't even know what the market really did after this. I do know we had a couple super EETs. That one was really was a losing trade, depending on where you got. If you got filled way up here, if you'd had some positive slippage, maybe you would have squeezed a point, but more than likely you would have lost on it. And then you had another good super EET that was good for 10 ticks, and this one here wasn't valid regardless. This one was, and you had another EET there. It really was a good day, but again, we had some losing trades. All right, I love one and dones. I love when I get my first trade's good for 6, 7, 8 ticks. That's awesome. It's not going to happen every single time I go up to bat. I know sometimes I'm going to take a losing trade, but I know I'm going to be able to recover. And anybody who wants to trade for a living, or anybody who trades at all, who day trades for a living or day trades whatsoever, knows they're not going to win every trade. It's all about the emotions. It's all about controlling the emotions and having a set of rules in which to live by. So when you do take a losing trade, which you must, you know how to recover from it and still make a profit. And with my system, we can normally do so within 30 to 60 minutes a day. So enough for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. And we should have the webinar date hopefully within the next day or so, and then we'll send that email out as well. So thanks again for watching.